It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. Walking through Brooklyn. It's a beautiful day. Walking through Brooklyn. It's a beautiful day. Walking through Brooklyn. It's a beautiful day. What's up, everybody? I just dropped my headphone. That's tough. What's up, y'all? I got some gems to drop. Alright. So, yeah, I was just on live inside my room in the shelter, but it was not working well, so decided to come outside. So, let me know how the connection and everything is. Said I definitely got you rethinking a lot of things. I was on that live just now. I was dropping some gems. You see how every time I started saying something deeper, they try to lag me. Like, can somebody please tell me the purpose of these cell phones? What's the purpose of these cell phones if you need Wi-Fi in order for them to operate best? Like, what's the purpose of them? You got to pay all this money for it, and then you also got to make sure that you have some Wi-Fi. Like, bro, I got an iPhone 14, for those that don't know. I got an iPhone 14. And it got 5G on it. So why is it that, like, without Wi-Fi, it's garbage? You know, like, it shouldn't matter where I'm at. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all don't know how to create them like that? I'm sure y'all do. I'm wondering what's everybody's perspective about the title of this video. For those that wasn't in the live when I was live a minute ago, how everybody feel about that? Or so how the connection been though since I've been on here so far? Been good, right? Yup. We live from Brooklyn, y'all. We got something deep to talk about. I'm good. All right, bet. Yup, we got a deep conversation that we about to have. So it's time, like I was saying on the last live before I had to do this one. The semen retention community and NoFap community is surface level. You know, it's not gonna really help you ascend the way they say that it is. And we're gonna explain that in this live because it's time that I promote, you know, the new wave, right? I'm gonna start my own wave. That's what this is about. And this is gonna be beautiful if I start this wave now. Then in a couple years, as I get it mastered and all that, and it's really working for me, I'ma change the world completely. I'm about to completely change the world. So those that's been wondering what my true agenda is on this YouTube platform, oh, you have no idea, my boy. It's time for me to change the entire planet. I'm gonna make the entire planet think differently if they ever hear about somebody like me, right? I'm gonna be preaching blood retention to the day I'm not here on this earth anymore. You know, semen retention and no fap, I'm beyond that at this point. I'm beyond that. So now it's time for me to start my new trend. Blood retention. 2023 blood retention. Right? For those probably wondering, right? I know you silly motherfuckers probably thinking, what the hell is this nigga talking about? Blood retention. Nigga, we all retain our blood. No, you don't. Your blood is hijacked. Yeah. Right? And there's a few things that we're gonna talk about to get into that topic. You know, this is fun for me, right? Because I'm a very, deep thinking, higher vibrational person than a lot of y'all niggas that think that y'all know me. You know, I like to think and talk about deep shit. You niggas want to ask me questions about fucking the NBA and all that dumb shit. I be trying to let y'all niggas ask me Q&A questions. You niggas be asking me some dumbass questions sometimes. Some surface level dumb shit. And then you want to ask me when it comes to semen retention and nofap, niggas want to ask me, oh, how you deal with low days? How do I not relapse? What? What the fuck? Bro, this community is laughable. Laughable, bro. So, it's time that I get all y'all semen retention heads. It's time for y'all niggas to wake up now. Right? Woo, it's a beautiful day today. Sun is out. I'm out. We out. All right? We outside. You want to see the view? We outside. Coach, did you ever think about playing basketball in college or go pro? See, this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. No disrespect, but it's like, who fucking cares? Who cares? Like, y'all niggas be trying to talk shit about me. Not saying you that asked that question, but like, niggas be trying to talk shit about me, but niggas don't even really be picking my brain like that. Niggas get on here and have all the opportunity to prick my brain instead of trying to troll me. A real nigga would try to pick my brain. Try to make me sound stupid on here so that everybody can see, oh, that nigga is, But instead, y'all niggas just diss and y'all don't pick nobody brain. Y'all niggas is not smart enough to do that. You're not smart enough to do that. To know how to pick somebody's brain and shit. Niggas that just know how to be disrespectful. That's all them troll ass niggas know how to do. Niggas just know how to be disrespectful. So that's why I don't take them serious. If you really want to know, really want to know. So I'm about to find somewhere to sit in this park. Let's walk through the hood. It's a hood right here. I'm about to walk through this shit. Let's walk through the hood. Y'all want to walk through the hood with me? Let's go. Give y'all the, all y'all niggas that's listening to this, this New York drill in general, is where we at right now. I don't know what houses it is, but it's across the street from the park that I like to go to. Like I said, for anybody that be looking for me or some shit, want to know where I be at, I'm showing you niggas in real time. So ain't nobody ducking nothing, nigga. Told you niggas, you know, bro, I don't gotta talk my shit to y'all niggas. I'm not even really on that smoke. This project is not even really that big. It might be though. I don't know. Never been over here. Yeah, this is what projects look like in New York. You know, this is these buildings, you know, they got like, well, it's probably got like maybe like 15 floors, 12, 15. You know? It said walk through the Bronx with they got a faith on the emo. Bro, oh please. I can walk through the Bronx too. I'll do that shit too if you want to see it. Fuck you mean? Fuck you mean walk through the Bronx? It's really not that cold out here too. I thought it was gonna be colder than this. That's why I was trying to avoid not coming outside, but it's really not that bad out here at all. I said walk through my Haven. Alright, let me just block y'all niggas. Y'all don't got no time for y'all, man. Fucking gay ass niggas wanna fucking argue with a grown ass man on live. You're gay as fuck, nigga. You're gay. Feel me? Like niggas really get a kick out of trying to argue with a grown ass man. You gay as hell. Right? Ain't much going on over here. Look, you know, hood vibes. You know, I can show y'all a little bit. Look, that's a Family Dollar right there. You know, they ain't really selling nothing in that fucking Family Dollar. You know why? Because they know it's a bunch of dumb motherfuckers that live over here that don't care about, you know what I'm saying, having better shit in their community. Niggas don't care. So they don't care to fucking give it to you. You know, that's how that shit go. All right? Chilling. This is what the people want to see, right? They want to see me outside in your favorite place in the world because New York drill is so big, right? Bunch of ignorant fools, you know what I'm saying, glorifying New York drill because it sound good, you know. Same doodle head dumb shit that was going on with the Chicago shit. Bunch of drugged up motherfuckers that, you know, get on these rap songs and just be doing a whole bunch of, you know, snitching on themselves. That's all the fuck be happening, bro. Yeah, we about to get this topic started because I know a lot of you illiterate motherfuckers can't really keep up with me on the intellectual level. All you can do is diss me and disrespect me. But you can't even have a debate with me. Like, I wish one of you niggas would try to debate me. Like, instead of trying to always just, why not debate me? Since you niggas complain so much about me being emotional, ain't nobody emotional. Y'all niggas just disrespectful ass niggas. Ain't nobody being fucking emotional. Niggas be disrespectful, so I be fessing you niggas up. Alright, let me take a seat and I guess I'll talk to my gems. We're about to sit at this chess table right here. We're about to talk about, you know, the game of life. Bro, that's not faith. Y'all niggas over here, like, really be believing shit? Come on, bro. It's not faith. Y'all niggas so gullible. That's why people be playing on the fucking internet. They think they could play with me. I don't know why y'all think that. I'm not, bro. I'm way smarter than you niggas, bro. Yeah, bro. Gold is back. We live. In fact, nigga said the account was created 4 days ago. Yeah, you know that, bro. I mean, let's talk about it, right? Let's talk about how, let's talk about semen retention versus blood retention, right? Since y'all niggas in the semen retention community think y'all know so much, let's really talk about it for me. I mean, y'all don't mind sliding out. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. You ain't gotta appreciate it. Appreciate y'all, but like, it's a nice day outside today anyway. It's cool. I get some air, chop it up with y'all. So yeah, let's talk about it. So since most of y'all was already, oh shit. Since, y'all see me? That sun glaring, I can't even fucking see the screen for real. Let me try to, go somewhere else where the sun is not glaring in my phone. So I guess, for the people, I was on live for like an hour already talking about this shit. So for those that was present in that live, I guess, is there any questions that you have or somewhere where I left off that you want me to continue at? Or I could just do it myself. It's not like I forgot. But, let me ask y'all. Look, you're getting a New York experience. What's up, everybody? What's up? What's up, everybody? Vibes. So, does anybody remember anything that I said that kind of threw you off that you maybe want me to say? Kind of pick back up? Okay. You said Toronto and New York is similar as fuck. That's cap. The Matrix still trying to cut you off. I mean, the train is cool, though. Like, I'm used to that. I've been living around these trains my whole life. I remember I used to try to talk on the phone with Faith, and I literally be talking to her while the train is mad loud, and she'll be like, oh, that shit is too loud, whatever. I'm like, that shit ain't too loud for me. I'm used to that. But she wouldn't really be able to, catch what I'm saying because that would throw her off. But that don't throw me off. I'm so used to that. You see, I'm not budging. Like, I've been hearing this shit my whole life. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit may sound loud to y'all, but to me, that shit don't even really exist. It's just, just because where I'm from, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit don't even exist, bro. Okay, the way you want me to pick back up, the money is cotton and linen too? Oh. The money is cotton and linen too. Yeah. It's a lot to talk about with this topic, y'all. It's a lot. But once I get started, we probably gonna be on this live for a minute. I guess since y'all niggas ain't really saying that, maybe y'all mind is too blown to fucking try to, remember something that really maybe, a lot of y'all niggas probably ain't pay attention in school. I ain't trying to brag like I did, but a lot of y'all niggas, you ever used to go to school and be sitting there the whole day, but like you leave and by the time you get home, you don't remember nothing you fucking learned? Like, our attention spans is so fucking low. Niggas would be in school all day listening to the teacher right there and fucking go home and forget about everything she told us and try to do homework and fuck this shit up. Because our attention spans is way too low. But our attention spans is so low because of how fried our fucking brain is from the synthetic dopamine that we get from the sites, right? The synthetic dopamine rush that we get from the sites makes us rationalize wanting to even be on these fucking phone screens, scrolling on social media, niggas, everybody got 3-4 different social medias. Niggas be having a Twitter, Snapchat, IG, all that shit, and a fucking Facebook. What the hell? Why the fuck you got 4 different social media apps? What the fuck is the purpose of that? At least only be on one, my nigga. What the fuck is the purpose of having 3, 4, 5 of them shits? What the hell? I don't know. This world that we living in, bro. Even though I ain't even been 26 for 6 months yet. But people will call me an old head. I ain't even been 26 for 6 months yet. It hasn't even been a full 6 months of me being 26. Right? Okay, this could be a Q&A too. Y'all can ask me questions. He said, instead of eating eggs and bacon, I'm going to eat a fat salad. Thanks, Coach. See, look, I don't even got to be on this live. For anybody that's watching this live back after it get posted, it's already niggas on here that done caught a lot of gems that I done dropped. Niggas, for me, I don't even got to be on here right now. But I'm trying to, you know, for those that ain't catch this live and you watching it back, you know what I'm saying? I'm on here for the masses that I need to put out this message of semen retention is I don't even know how to explain it, but like, you know, blood retention is what niggas need to be, for me. That's the shit that niggas need to be worried about. Niggas don't need to be having a mind wrapped solely on focusing on semen retention and nofap like most of y'all niggas be doing. You don't. Said, for real, bro, I just switched out my chicken pasta for chickpeas and black beans. I'm out here changing the world. I'm out here changing the world. Blood retention is unseen. That's a fact. It's unseen for a reason because they don't want you niggas to prioritize your blood. They want you to do dumb shit like take a scoop of fucking creatine and have your body clogged up with water. Let's start from there. Like, bro, what the fuck? Bro. So I'm gonna give you your flowers, Coach. Appreciate it, man. Bro, what is the point of taking creatine? Appreciate the flowers, man. Thank you. Nigga put a flower emoji. Appreciate it. What is the point of clogging your body up with water so that you can be stronger? Like, we live in a world full of doodle heads that don't even understand how our own human bodies work. And we in here living in this shit, and we don't even understand how our human bodies work. Right? Bro, this is why I'm promoting blood retention. Let me start from here. Blood retention, for example, I was in my Discord. You know, I love my Discord. Everybody in my Discord, right? I was just watching a movie with y'all the other day. And, you know what I'm saying? We watched 2 movies on Discord chat. So if anybody that want to join the family and do things like that with us, where we watch movies together sometimes and all that, you know what I'm saying? We was laughing and shit, joking around, watching the movie and shit in the chat. You know, click the link in the description. You know, go to my description and scroll down to the Discord link and join up. I was having a conversation with somebody in my Discord, and I had to roast him a little bit because, you know, he don't know no better. A lot of y'all don't know no better. So I just be joking around on y'all sometimes. And he goes on to say, we having a conversation about, you know, just, you know, his diet, which is, you know, him just eating, drinking a bunch of milk, a bunch of bullshit, whatever. And mine's, you know, being what it is, right? The blood retention diet. Let me say this as well. I'm not a vegan and I'm not plant-based. I'm on blood retention. So for those that's trying to catch my drift of where I'm going with this and you watching this video, you kind of following me, right? Now, he said something that stuck out to me that let me know that semen retention don't mean shit. This dude had the nerve to say, oh, what does kale matter? Kale is only 33 calories. Cairo. You fool! You fool! It doesn't matter. Okay, let's go into this. This is why I started off on that last live. Calories don't matter. Does anybody disagree with me on that? And if so, why does calories matter? Right? And if any of you don't want to really debate with me, have this debate with me, then I can just, you know, bring up a debate that I was already having with somebody on the fucking chat that I changed his perspective completely in front of everybody's eyes. If I'm lying, niggas could say cap in the comments right now if I'm lying. Y'all saw the shit. When I asked this same question, he was saying why he felt like calories mattered, and then it went from that to his whole perspective changing. Call me cap if I'm capping. Call me cap. You know, put cap in the, you know, right? So, why is my screen frozen? If it's not this, is that. Like, now my screen is frozen and I can't see no comments. Oh my fucking God. All right, here we go. God, motherfucking damn, what's wrong with this fucking stupid ass phones they be making, bro? It's the iPhone 14, bro. All right, it's good. You say you do think calories matter to fuel our body. All right, so let me pick your brain. Let me pick your brain. Why does calories give our body energy? Why? Why do calories fuel us? Do you even know? Or did you learn that from one of these channels that you are like, because carbs and protein? Okay, because of carbs and protein, but you still not really answering my question. You saying what it has, but why does it fuel our body when our body is having to focus on breaking that down non-stop? Because of the heavy foods that y'all be eating, meat, seafood, and dairy. Right? Why do our bodies need to be breaking down nutrients all day in order for us to have energy? What sense do that make? Like, are we some sort of machine that when you turn it on, you know, like in a factory, when you turn the machines on, they just like, you know, it does what it does. We're not that. He said, no, I'm just talking in general. In my opinion, we should fast. Okay, so now I'm confused. What do you mean you just talking in general? What do you mean? The cells absorb it when it's broken down. But okay, but you don't even know how long it takes for your body to break these things down that you're putting in your body, because you just buy shit and eat shit because you don't care, because you eat the regular basic diet that everybody in this planet eats. When you go to the store, get your chips and get your juice, get your soda, eat like 3-4 times a day for the, you know, most of y'all, since you speaking in general, right? Now, let me bring up another point. Y'all really think that meat carries all of this nutrients, right? The reason why let me ask you this, all right? If I'm laying on an autopsy bed, right? Do you know what an autopsy is? Is after you die, you know, the doctors cut you open and, you know, and now you have no blood in your body, but you just sitting there as a vessel. Now, are you saying that I would still have nutrients enough in my body for you or animal to feed on? Yes or no? Let's talk about it. Since y'all think I'm this crazy, dumb hoodlum dude right now, all of y'all, but, you know, for those that be saying that shit, let's have a debate. Let me pick y'all brains since y'all so much smarter than me. No, they wouldn't, right, no. You said yes, but not saying it's good for you. You think there would actually be nutrients in eating. Said, but it's human meat and animal. But isn't human meat and animal meat different? Of course. But it's still meat. Because if I was to throw you in the middle of the jungle, would the lion be able to tell the difference between you and a gazelle? Or would the lion just eat your ass? Or would the lion just eat your ass? Right? You asked the animal that question. If you ask the animal that question, the animal would be like, I don't see the difference. If I see one of y'all niggas though, I'm on y'all ass though. That's the real. Animal don't see no fucking difference. Only we see a difference because we are programmed. We're programmed. Said meat does have nutrients, however, it's not like what they say. What makes you think that I can slit a cow's throat, bleed it out, cut it open, take the meat from the body after, bro, y'all niggas are so behind in life in general, but you want semen retention and no fat. That's why that shit is laughable to me. Because the only reason why these muscles in our body, this meat in our body has power is because it's alive, blood pumping through it. There's blood pumping, not blood in it, but blood pumping. The blood is pumping. So the meat that you eating has no motherfucking nutrients, right? It's the same thing that would happen to what would happen to a dead human being that's just laying on the ground and he got killed. A dead human being that's just laying on the ground that got killed, he would have a bunch of parasites festing on his body, right? Feasting on his body, right? Wouldn't that happen to a fucking animal that got his throat slit and just left laying there? Wouldn't it just be a bunch of parasites eating it the fuck alive? Why is my phone not charging? I don't get this. My phone is literally on the charger, but it's telling me my battery is going down. I don't understand what's going on with this bullshit. Bro, I don't get why y'all really actually think that there's some sort of like nutrients that y'all are getting from meat, seafood, and dairy. I really don't get that shit. I don't. And I want to talk about something as well with dairy. A lot of y'all don't even know or even care to think, how is it possible that you can endlessly buy milk? How is that possible? Because in order for a cow to make milk, it has to be in a reproductive state. Oh, does that sound familiar? The same state that they make you stuck in? By clogging your digestive system and your colon with a bunch of food that ends up pushing up against your prostate, which causes your prostate to stay activated, which is why you can't stop always having urges, because your prostate is always activated, right? I saw a video of a horse. I said this on the live already. A horse, they must have shot this horse up with something. I mean, what do y'all think? They took a horse into a, facility where there was a fake horse in the middle of the facility. And the fake horse just goes up to the horse goes up to the fake horse and literally just starts trying to relentlessly try to have sex with the horse when there's no hole for the horse to insert himself inside of. And it's like a toy horse. There's no legs on this horse. You don't think that this horse has consciousness enough to know the difference between a real horse and something that's fake? What do y'all think about that? Of course, a horse is literally born to tell the difference between a real horse and a fake horse. Like, that's like putting a fake woman in front of me and thinking that I'm gonna relentlessly just wanna, bro, don't you think they did something to that horse? And then what they did when the horse tried to relentlessly fuck this toy fake horse with no legs, no hole, as the horse was trying to put his piece in there, his piece was along the side of the fake horse, which is exactly what they wanted. So now they took the tube that they had ready, put the tube onto the horse's piece, and the horse still thought that it was actually fucking this fake horse, because they waited until the horse jumped on top of this fake horse. As soon as it looked like he was trying to fuck him, then they ran up to it, hurry up, to try to make him feel like he's inserting himself into something on that horse, put the tube on there and started extracting the horse seed. Now, what do you think they did to put that horse in that consciousness? What do you think they did to him? Does it sound familiar? What they're doing to us? Making us rationalize being on these sites, having urges for something that's not even real, when we are supposed to be on this planet to have sex with a real woman, but yet it's normalized to play with ourselves and bust to a screen, when literally the sole purpose of why we were created were to bust that nut that we normalized to bust to a site. We normalized that nut that we're busting to video screens. Where do you think that comes from? So we ain't too different from these animals that they are snatching the consciousness from them and making them do shit like that, where a horse can't even tell the difference between a real and a fake one. And the horse can't even tell that his dick is inside of a tube and not inside of that fake horse. So it's a lot going on out here that we gonna talk about. So it literally says on Google, it's normal to watch the site. Shit is fucked up. It is. You know why? Because they control us all, right? That's why, right? They teach these doctors how to keep you controlled, right? Because your doctor would tell you that, right? The majority of these doctors preach the same message. They may be, you know, some selective, unique doctors that may exist on this planet. I'm not sure, but the majority of these doctors were trained to preach the same message. So this is a deep conversation. Now let's talk about these animals, right? Like cows that produce dairy. Number one, I showed everybody in my chat a video, and y'all can vouch for this. I showed everybody, you said SR mode, lock in. Yeah, you know, it's deeper than that, bro. It's deeper than that. I showed everybody in my chat a video of a cow with a swollen leg. It was a swollen ball on this cow's leg. Now you're probably wondering, what does that have to do with anything? Right? Because a lot of you niggas probably wouldn't even care if something was actually wrong with this cow and it was still producing milk. But that's besides the point, right? Now, what I showed everybody on this video of this cow from that swollen, you know, bump on that cow was that on that swollen bump on that cow, they stabbed it and milk was shooting out of it. Let's talk about it. What's your take on that? For all of you milk drinking, cheese eating niggas, what's your take on that? What's your take on that? For anybody that's in this live right now that eats cheese and drinks milk, what the fuck is your perspective? You say you stopped eating dairy today? Yeah, because you saw that video. You can't continue to drink milk after knowing this. Yup. So you put me off that, coach. That's great. Big Facts is deeper. I have upcoming clothing brand. Royal Situation LLC. Merch for the fellas. I just gave you free promo. Shout out to you. Keep hustling. Keep hustling. Yeah, those vids help. See? But for anybody that's in this live that didn't see that video and you drink milk and you don't care about dairy and cheese and cheeseburgers and all of this shit, does anybody have a perspective about why the fuck there was milk coming out of this cow's swollen bump on its leg? Now, let me explain what my perspective is. My perspective is that it's not milk, it's pus. All right, oh, we about to go deep. Oh, we about to go deep. I got a gem for y'all. Watch this. I need to block this sun. All right. I want to see myself. Now, when you pop a pus, when you pop a pimple, right? Have you ever felt your pus? Right? I'm trying to block the sun like the elites be doing. All right, here we go. These pimples that you would pop, it's about to get deep. Have you ever seen how they look? Don't they look like kind of watery and thick at the same time? Like watery and thick? The same texture of what? Right. Of milk. So they are extracting things into these cows, and that video proved it. They are extracting things into these cows that are not only making them produce milk from their udders, right? Because why would they do that? Why would they only simplify it to just udders if they trying to mass produce a product? If I'm trying to mass produce a product, you're going to try to mass produce it as much as you can, right? Because who really cares about the cows? Who cares about the cows? Because you want to make sure that when you go to your store and you get your burger with your cheeseburger, you don't care about the cow. You want your cheeseburger because you like beef, right? Anything that has to do with, cows, all that beef shit. So dairy is disgusting. Extremely disgusting. See, now, how can you trust these elites after what I just told you? About how, and it's not what I'm telling you, right? Right? Because I showed everybody proof in the video. There was a swollen, I don't gotta repeat myself, right? So, would you be able to trust them to think that they wouldn't put that same swollen they wouldn't put that same liquid that was coming out of that cow's swollen leg and put that in your milk carton? Because it looked just like it, right? Everybody that saw that video on my chat could vouch for that. Right? You see how I get on YouTube and we talking about high vibrational topics, and we not just getting on here talking about mainstream topics like oh, what happened to Gunna? Gunna got arrested for murder. I mean, he snitched. Who cares? Who cares? I don't. Right? What a world we live in. And a lot of y'all are still gonna drink that trusting that these elites actually care enough to not just put that in a product and you know, ship it to these supermarkets and sell it to you as if it's dairy, because you wouldn't fucking know the difference. See, we got a lot to talk about on this live. Right? Now, back to the point that I was trying to make about somebody in my chat earlier saying that kale doesn't matter because it's only 33 calories. Let me enlighten you on why you're wrong. Because, see, kale is loaded with minerals. And these minerals make your blood stronger. And the stronger blood that you have, the stronger of a being and a consciousness you are. Now, let me explain to you how they put this message right in your face. Have you ever saw the cartoon Popeye? And if not, why don't you look it up? See, in this cartoon Popeye, what he used to do is he used to eat a can of raw spinach before he powered up and became stronger. I don't recall him ever eating anything else. I don't recall him ever eating anything else in that cartoon. He would just binge on spinach. And the more spinach Popeye would eat, the stronger he would get. You know why? Because the more minerals that you feed your blood, plus exercise, all your body needs is minerals and exercise. And then your body will literally transform right before your eyes. Right before your eyes. See, I'm starting to feel like with this message that I'm providing to y'all, coming out with blood retention, yeah, I was put on this planet for a reason. Because this might be the deepest conversation that you might ever hear in the history of this planet ever existing. You ain't never heard nobody that all of these people that then died but then left their mark on this planet. You ain't never heard nothing go this deep, have you? I'ma be remembered forever. And ever, ever, and ever, ever. You might as well put me in the same conversation with all of these other greats that done died and left their mark on this planet. That's gonna be me. You watching history in the making. Blood retention, 2023. I'm not trying to come out with no bullshit ass trend of swag of clothes. I'm not saying mainstream topics so that I can go viral. Right? It's something new. Something you never heard of. All right, let me check my phone battery, make sure everything is charging. My phone is legitimately not charging. What the fuck? Hold on. Let me just take it off the charger for a minute, and in a minute, I'm gonna put it back. But how the fuck is the charger not charging? I don't get that. So, that is the importance of blood retention versus semen retention, right? And I don't want to have to delete this live, so if it doesn't work out, I'm going to just keep this live up here and just continue this conversation another time and do like a part 2 or something, just in case, and just figure out how to do this live next time and finish it off and add to it and everything like that. So just in case, this is just the part 1. See, the reason why, I don't want to make it seem like semen retention doesn't matter. Let me correct myself for those that think that I may be trying to amplify that semen retention or nofap doesn't matter. That is not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is this, right? Your semen, what is your semen made up of? Can anybody answer me that question? What is semen made of? Does anybody know? Blood. Okay. Anybody else? Minerals. Nutrients and minerals. Blood and minerals. Blood. Bone marrow. Right. Semen is a superfood. But why is it a superfood? What does it contain that makes it a superfood? Right. Put these brothers on game. Why do you recover fast on plants? Tell them why. I'm not even going to say nothing. I'm going to read your comment. I'm going to let you enlighten everybody, my brother. Why do you get your benefits back quickly after a relapse on a with plants and fruits? Why is that? Why is that, my brother? Put these people on game. But for all of you that answered your answers, everybody spammed the correct answer. So y'all starting to catch my drift. All blood contains, all semen contains, for the most part, is minerals. Your DNA, some of the marrow from your bones. I don't really know how it does that. I got to do more research on that. But we're going to get into that. And minerals. All right, now my phone is on 10%. So let's see if I can get this thing to charge. Let's see. Okay, so it says it's charging. So let's see what happens. Right. So if our blood is only made up of minerals, that's all it takes to make blood is minerals, right? And then to make the majority of your semen be the best semen that it needs to be, it contains your blood and minerals. And that would mean that in order for you to have a strong seed and strong blood, that would mean what? All you need to do is eat things that provide you minerals. Let me show you something. You see this? You see that? When I flex, right? When you flex, you think you're strong, right? When you flexing, that makes you look strong, right? What are you flexing? Can anybody answer me that question? What are you flexing when you flex? Let me check the battery percentage. Okay, it's charging. We good. We charging. We good. Good. What are you flexing? You said blood. What else? Anybody else? Anybody else? Muscles. Let me just get straight to the answer. I'm tired of waiting on y'all answering, because I know most of y'all don't know anyway. See, now, picture your muscle as a balloon. That is what your muscle is. Your muscle is a balloon, an inflated balloon. Now you're probably like, what the fuck is he talking about? Let me take you down the rabbit hole. Your blood is an inflated balloon. And what inflates your balloon is what? Are you following me now? What is the air? What is the helium that inflates the balloon of your muscle? Blood. Blood. So, meaning, right? Because people would say, oh, you can have strong, let's say if a dumb motherfucker was to say some shit like, oh, I can have strong muscles without having, strong blood. That's impossible. And if it is possible, it's because you got mucus in your body. But, which is why there are muscular people out here that still end up having heart attacks, right? Why is there people that are muscular as fuck that'll tell you that they have heart problems, right? I've heard bodybuilders say these things. There are people in jail that struggle with heart problems. Plenty of people in jail that swole that and had heart attacks. That's a fact. Let's read this comment. Meat stimulates lower chakras and agitates the body because it takes more time to digest, if it digests at all. Great point. Less mucus in the body, more blood flow circulation to the brain due to carbs. He understands. Let me block all of you trolls because we are not here for that today. This conversation is too woke for trolling. Go do that somewhere else. This is too woke. So what he said was facts, right? See, you may be right about meat, seafood, and dairy, right? Now, what you may be right about is that it is somehow, some way filling up your muscle. You know why? Because once meat is broken down, it turns into mucus. Mucus. Right? Because, see, this is where y'all idiots don't get it. It doesn't matter what you eat. It's about what you eat. What does it turn into in your body? You're not ready for that. Meat, seafood, and dairy turns into mucus. Why? Because they already drained it of the blood. It has no blood content and it has no water content. It turns into straight mucus, which hijacks your veins and then pumps up your muscles, which won't last long and which is killing you slowly. To the point where once now your blood finally really can't circulate in your body and the mucus tries to take on your blood, which turns it into blood clots. You start to have blood clots in your body because of the mucus trying to hijack your blood. Because now the mucus wants to take over. Because mucus is a separate entity from blood. So now your body is battling with mucus. There's a war going on outside, and there's a war going on in your body. Y'all ain't following me, though. That's why it's a bunch of fucking GTA pedestrian ass, Tesla bot motherfucking ass, iRobot ass motherfuckers out here. That's why. All of these motherfuckers that you see living out here in this world, they all bots. You know why? Because their bodies is hijacked with mucus that is fighting against their body, trying to take over their body. But mucus is not made for you to survive off of. Mucus is only battling with your blood because your blood is trying to battle with the fucking mucus. I just went deeper on your ass. You probably thinking that the mucus went in there trying to beef with the blood, but no, the blood seen the mucus and said, fuck is you doing? Trying to do my fucking job, nigga. Niggas will fuck you up. And now they start beefing with each other. So when you niggas start losing weight That's because you niggas is shitting out density and bullshit that your body is finally happy that it can get rid of so it can win the battle. Help your body win the battle. Get on blood retention. Help your body win the battle. Get on blood retention. I'm a legend. I'm a fucking legend. Call me ugly all you want to. I don't give a fuck. Women look at my face and I look masculine as a motherfucker to them. I got a masculine face to a woman. I don't care about if I look ugly to a bunch of men. I got a deep masculine voice and I got a masculine face. That's Dolph. See the life that's in my eyes when you look at me while I'm talking? A lot of you niggas don't even have that. Which is why you need to listen to my message and wake the fuck up from the Matrix, nigga. I'm showing you how deep the rabbit hole goes. You know why? I'm Morpheus, for those that don't know. The reason why I'm Morpheus is because I made a YouTube channel for semen retention people to join and no fat people to join. Because that was your way of telling me that you chose the red pill. You just want me to show you how deep the rabbit hole goes. I'm dropping gems! You wanting to be in the SR NoFap community just showed me that you chose the red pill. So now it's my job to show you how deep the rabbit hole goes. So we are Neo. Thanks for the gems, Morpheus. You're welcome. You being in the semen retention and NoFap community so dedicated to it, which is why you unlocked this character of Coach Davis, aka King LONEWolf, aka Eric Flo. And I'm gonna give y'all a heads up. Soon I'm gonna change my name in the future. I'm gonna give it a couple years though. In a couple years, I'm gonna change my name to Immortal Flow. So I'm giving y'all the update. Soon my final name, my final form will be Immortal Flow. That's gonna be my final form. But we not there yet. We're not there yet. So for now, I'm Eric Flo. Soon, I'll be Immortal Flow. Right? I just dropped enough gems for me to just not even have to talk no more. I could just do part 2 another time. What y'all want me to do? Y'all want me to keep going deeper? I mean, of course y'all want me to keep going deeper. I'm already blowing y'all minds right now. Like I said, why does meat, seafood, and dairy turn into mucus? It turns into mucus because there is no blood or water content because they drain it of it once they kill it and package it and sell it to you. So it turns into fucking mucus, which makes your body sick. Why does it turn into mucus, Immortal Flow? Why? Because it's dead consciousness. And that is what the parasites are supposed to be feeding off of, which is the fucking, they feed on the mucus. That's what parasites eat. Meat, our bodies without blood pumping through it is gonna turn into mucus, which is why the parasites eat you when you die. You didn't know that, didn't you? You didn't know that, didn't you? It's a damn shame that when I went live with Faith, it was 100+ people in my live. Now when I'm on here dropping these motherfucking gems, trying to shake the room for the next year, where the fuck is everybody at? We living in a fucking matrix, that's why. That shit don't bother me. I don't give a fuck about, you know, viewers. That's not gonna change me from putting out my message. It's not gonna change shit. Absolutely nothing. Where we are, 2024, we will be on top. All of 2023 will be hard on blood retention. So far, everybody that has been in this live so far hearing these gems, drop fire emojis if you're ready to practice blood retention all 2023. Let's make the haters mad that think they know me or think they diss me or whatever. Let's make them mad. Let's show them that I'm setting a whole new trend, something that they can't do. I just set a whole new fucking trend. Drop fire emojis if you're ready to practice blood retention. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. People just spammed fire emoji. 6, 7, 8. And wait till people watch this live back. Even if 8 people is a lot of people. For me to be the guy that y'all want to tease, 9, 10, 11. For the people that think, you know, they want to judge me for being who I am, for being homeless or whatever the case, 12. Y'all are watching me in real time change people's lives completely. Not even just a little bit, not just a little motivation to wake up in the morning. 13 people. I'm inspiring these people to change their fucking lives completely. Completely. He said, I'm crying. We're waking up, brothers. He didn't put no laughing emoji. He said he's crying, literally. You niggas that want to judge me and say what y'all want to say about me, y'all can't do that. That's 14 people. Now 14. I'm still counting. I already memorized everybody that didn't already drop fire emojis. And anybody else knew I can count it as a new person. So that's 14 people that I've just made them want to change their lives completely and practice blood retention. I already dropped enough gems for you to get started on blood retention right now. That's beautiful. Right? See, the reason why, let me explain to you why this blood retention journey is going to be a journey. 15, 16. The reason why this blood retention journey is going to be tough at first is because allow your blood to win the battle. Your blood needs to win the battle. See, look at what we are. I'm up close and personal on the camera. What do you see? What do you see? I'm gonna wait for y'all to answer. What do you see? 17. Let's see if somebody's smart enough to catch what I'm trying to show you. What do you see when you look at me? What do you see? Top G, glow. A little bit of acne, not gonna lie. Third eye. What do you see? Your energy. All right, let me just say, y'all trying, but you see little pores on every inch of my fucking skin. Tiny little pores. So what download does that give you? Does that make you think? Because a lot of you niggas don't even be thinking about that type of shit. A lot of you niggas don't even know that on every single inch of your body, you have pores. On every inch of your body. So this meat suit that they try to, you know, say that don't mean anything, you know, I might have said that myself, but let me correct myself. It does. Oh, it definitely means something. Right? When I say it doesn't mean something, I'm talking about the 3D matrix that we live in. And that's a separate point that I be trying to make. When I say the outside doesn't matter, but the inside does. That was me trying to lead y'all up to this gem that I'm dropping on y'all now, to the point where I can tell y'all that the outside does matter. But it matters because on every inch of our body, we have pores. On every single inch of your body from head to toe. Portals, I like that. That's exactly what they are. They call portals. 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 Which means that we are meant to absorb. Just like plants are, right? Oh, we going deeper. Damn, y'all ain't think, how much deeper does this rabbit hole go, Morpheus? That's what y'all need to call me. Ask me, how much deeper does the rabbit hole go? Let's trigger the trolls. Somebody asked me that exact question. Type it. How deep does the rabbit hole go, Morpheus? Somebody say it before I get to my next point. Let's trigger the trolls and the people that think they know me. Like 2-3 people said it. Y'all making them mad. I appreciate y'all. You know, like they say, plants can't, I'm about to go fucking deep. Plants can't survive without what? What are the 2 things that a plant cannot survive without? What are the 2 things that a plant cannot survive without? I said 2 things. You said air and sun. So those are your 2 things. Don't say nothing else. He says sun. Water, air, sun. All right, y'all pretty much right. Y'all got it. Y'all get the point. You're right. Pretty much 3 things. I'll give you that. Water, air, and sun. But the point I was trying to make was water and sun. Right? You can feed, this is why I'm gonna go deeper. You can feed a plant water, but without sun, it's gonna die. Right? You can have a plant outside and get air and sun, but without water, it's gonna die. Right? Y'all get the point of what I'm trying to say. Can't have one without the other. Meaning, if we lack air and we lack sun and we lack water, which is what the most of the entire consciousness of this planet lacks, why the fuck do you think we all die young? Why the fuck you think we all die young? Because we are living plants. What you looking at on this screen right now, you looking at a plant. I'm a fucking plant. I gotta water my plant. I gotta take my plant outside to get air and oxygen. And I gotta put it in front of the sun. Doesn't that feel good? What's my battery percent? Okay, my battery's charging. That's great. Right? They trying to stop us from healing. No, it goes deeper. They trying to stop you from literally growing. They are stunning our growth completely. Yeah. It's time for me to show you my real form. It's time for me to wake you up from the Matrix. They're stunning your growth completely, which is why you are in the form that you exist in right now in this moment watching this video. Because they have stunned your growth. Because you lack water, you lack sun, and you lack air. They taught you how to breathe wrong. We don't get enough sun, and we don't drink enough water. And we clog our bodies with mucus, and our blood is fighting for our lives on a consistent basis. And you wonder why we live in fight or flight mode. I'm speaking crazy facts. Yes, I am. You wonder why you live in fight or flight mode, because your blood is doing the fighting, not you, nigga. Your blood is doing the fighting. Your blood is doing the fighting, not you. So wake up. Fight or flight mode, they don't even tell you where that comes from. The original definition of fight or flight mode, hear from your boy Morpheus. Fight or flight mode only exists because your blood is fighting against the mucus inside of your body that comes from meat, seafood, and dairy. Meat, seafood, and dairy is a dead piece of meat that if you throw it on the ground and leave it there long enough, it will be filled with parasites because there is no life in it. If that was the case and parasites just eat meat, period, we wouldn't be able to exist on this planet. Parasites would be walking around all big, ready to eat and swallow a human being. Why is there not a big parasite walking around on the planet right now if parasites just eat meat? No, parasites eat dead fucking meat. They don't eat living meat, they eat dead fucking meat. Or else we will be living in a jungle just like the animals do, where the lions attack the gazelles. We will be having a bunch of fucking human-sized parasites trying to kill us every day. That's the fucking world that we will live in, if you want to think about it on a hypothetical, technical standpoint. It will be fucking parasites hunting us on a daily. Let's go deep, right? Let's go deep. Yeah, that stuff, right? I see you simply. You was the one that was you talking about that carnival. How you feel now? How you feel now? Are you waking up? Am I talking to your soul? Damn. How you feel? I'm asking you a question. Stopping the live just to talk strictly to you because you was in here talking about it was either this live or the last live that I was on before I got on this one when it was lagging in my room in the shelter where you was arguing for the carnivore diet. How do you feel now? Have you been listening long enough to catch the gems? Nature is sending us messages right now. There's something big coming. That's right. Nature is speaking through me. So you speaking some truths. That's all. I'm glad you getting it. See, I'm changing people's perspective that was legit arguing with me at one point, thinking like, what is he talking? They getting it now. Which one of your favorite YouTubers that want to diss me all the time couldn't do something like this? I keep on shitting on these niggas from a homeless shelter. So imagine when I get my money up. Money that y'all care so much about. Y'all want to judge a living plant off of not having money. You looking at a plant and you mad at me for not having money. Something that doesn't even fucking matter. Something that you can put in a shredder. It doesn't have, bro. Imagine we just all judging a bunch of walking plants out here for not having money. You're a fucking bot. What Batman said, don't worry about your past, guys. We all ate meat before. Change today. Change today. Stop eating that BS today. Blood retention. There you go, Batman. There you go, Batman. We dropping gems live from Gotham City. I just changed everybody's lives that's watching this video. Somebody just came in the live and said, anyone want to fill me in on this blood retention stuff? Y'all think he ready? What y'all think? Y'all think he ready? Y'all think he ready to join blood retention? ain't ready. You ain't ready. You ain't ready. You just missed a lot of gems. You missed a lot of gems. Tell him, get him shocked. You not ready. You reading them comments, my boy, that's watching this live that asked me that? You reading them comments? Yeah. You in for it, my boy. You in for it. Thank you again, G. That's sunk in my mind. I knew that, but didn't think so deep. That's beautiful. Watch the live back when it's done. Yeah, word. Bro was sleeping, man. Oh, you was sleeping? Damn, you gotta, word. You missed out on some shit. Right? So why don't you ask me a question? Do you have a question directly for me pertaining to this topic of semen retention versus blood retention? Ask me a question and I'll answer it. Just for you. I'll do something special just for you right here on live. Even though I already was talking my shit and I already done shook the room already enough, I could get off live right now. Do you have a question you want me to answer? Coach, make a mukbang vegan style. I got you. You mean make a mukbang blood retention style. Don't call me vegan and don't call me plant-based. Anybody that watches this live after this live, don't ever call me vegan or plant-based. We on blood retention. That's what we on. Right? See, the reason why things like gluten as well, you know, bread, right? See, most breads is either made up of either gluten and eggs or just gluten, which comes from, I think it comes from whole wheat, right? That also causes mucus and inflammation, right? Because it, you know, it's the same thing like, you know, with dead meat. It just turns into mucus. It's lifeless. Gluten. I'm not 100% sure if it comes from whole wheat, but I believe that's where gluten comes from. Regardless, gluten will do the same thing to your body that meat will. So for any of you that want to cope and think that you're vegan because now you eat a bunch of peanut butter and jelly sandwiches or something, whatever the fuck you want to do, because it's not meat, it's bread, it goes deeper. Gluten is going to do the same thing to your body that meat would do. Cause mucus in your body and make your blood be battling with mucus for the rest of your existence. Well, I just searched it up. It says it causes excess mucus. Yup, told you. Say, hey, shout out to oatmeal though. Yeah, shout out to oatmeal. Oatmeal is great. You know? And maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I still got to do more research on oats, but I believe oats are fine. Yeah, oats should be fine, for sure. Yeah, oats should be fine. Definitely. It says gluten is a protein. No, it's not. Oats, but not quick oats. Correct. I was thinking that in my mind, but I was thinking, are y'all even ready for that? Great point. Quick oats are man-made. So before you go buy oatmeal, you know, make sure that they're not quick oats because they are manipulated, synthetic, and just bullshit. If you see something and it say quick oats on it, don't buy it. You said coffee and tea? No. Coffee and tea does not cause, well, tea, it depends on what kind of tea. It depends on what kind of tea, right? But, there are some herbal teas, right? And coffee, yeah, coffee is terrible. Yeah, instant oatmeal, no. Instant oatmeal, no. Instant oatmeal, no. That's quick oats. That's, instant, quick, same shit. He says some vegetables that'll give you mucus. I mean, See, what they say is that our bodies are supposed to have a certain amount of mucus naturally, right? But what happens is that once we eat in certain things like a bunch of meat, seafood, and dairy, it causes an excess of it, which then starts to happen is what starts to happen is that the mucus starts to take over your entire body, because there's so much of it that now it can start to live inside your body. Like, mucus becomes a living organism inside of your body trying to battle with your blood, and your blood and the mucus is beefing. The problem is excess mucus. So there may be some things that give you a natural source of it. Those things I'm not sure of. I got to do some more research. See, I'm not on here trying to sound like I know absolutely everything. Herbs are for the healing, right? Yeah, ginger's good for you, that's a fact. You find the gems, good. Can mucus get away from working out through sweat? I guess I would say yeah, because, you know, when you're sweating, that's your pores, right? Like I said, every inch of our body has pores in it. So when you're sweating, that's great, because that is your body releasing all of the stuff that it needs to release, that it doesn't need, that it doesn't want. That's the purpose. See, because what I've learned about my body is that once I changed my diet completely, I started learning that I sweat less, right? I used to think, when I used to play basketball in the past, before I knew about this kind of stuff, I used to sweat so much, and I thought that was normal, healthy, whatever they tell you. Then I started, nowadays, when I recently told y'all about I done ran all of these miles, 12 miles, I done ran all type of crazy numbers of miles, bro. I done ran 20 miles, I done ran all type of miles, right? But while I was running those miles, I was not dripping and droozing of sweat. Wasn't really sweating at all. So yeah, maybe I wouldn't say exactly mucus, but mucus contains all of that bullshit that your sweat is gonna release. So maybe that's another way of your body releasing mucus. I would say yeah. I would say yeah. See, now let me teach you something about the winter since it's cold. I'm about to give you another gem. So let me ask you guys a question. Why, how do I ask this question? Oh, I can just get to the point. I might just do that. See, now what happens to your body, right, is that why it's good to take cold showers is that it makes your blood warmer. Now we about to go deep, so I need you to pay attention. Morpheus is back intact. Now, when it's cold outside, it makes your blood warmer, because your blood is trying to become stronger and heat itself up on the inside so that you can become immune to the cold. So now, let me ask you a question. Here's where my question comes in for everybody. Get ready to type. Why do you get sick in the winter? Why do most people get sick in the winter? Why? Let's see if somebody been paying attention to class. The gems that I already been dropping. Because the gems that I've been dropping, you should be able to answer this question if you've been paying attention. But if not, that's okay. I'm gonna just give you the answer. But what do you think? Why do you get sick? Okay, you said mucus, less sun. All right, you pretty much gave the right answer. Mucus, but it goes deeper. So let me ask you specifically, or anybody else that would have said mucus, right? Why? 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 Said, Coach, is a glass of Kool-Aid bad sometimes? Absolutely. Sugar is giving you the same dopamine that pornography gives you. If you don't know, now you know, nigga. You know very well who you are. Over the fucking hell. Reach for the stars. I'm for the moon. I'm not the midnight. But you're the only one. I make it good. If you don't know, now you know, nigga. So, let me just answer the question that I asked you, because you probably don't know, which is okay. The reason why you get sick in the winter is because your blood gets stronger, because the cold makes your blood warm up, which makes your blood stronger, which now means that your blood is winning the battle against the mucus. So now it's fighting off the mucus and making you release it, which is why you get sick. Drop some fire emojis and gems and emojis if I'm dropping gems right now. If you following and catching my drift. I need y'all to drop some fire emojis and some gems. That's all I ask of you. Okay, so he just said I haven't been sick in 2 years. Let me be a little bit more technical, since you saying preferably sick. Let me be more specific. Why is it that I do things like that, right? Let's say you got the sniffles and you got a runny nose, or you feel mucus in your throat, right? You got to cough up mucus. You got to cough. Stuff like that. Small things. Maybe you ain't never get full-blown sick in 2 years. I'll give you that. Maybe that's the case. But I know you've had a runny nose in the past 2 years. I know you might have had a sore throat. You know, mucus trying to come out your throat. You trying to spit out mucus because it's stuck in your throat. Right? See, now something happened to me a long time ago while I was on live stream that I want to bring up that pertains to this message as well. I was on live stream for 3 hours one time doing push-ups. Meaning that I was exercising, releasing toxins because I was sweating, and I was also breathing in a lot more oxygen than normal. Right? Now, he just asked me a dumb question that threw me off. Not a dumb question, but he made a statement that's, I'm not gonna say dumb, but let me just acknowledge it real quick. I have a runny nose from the bong. See, the reason why you're gonna have a runny nose in general is because your blood is still trying to fight the battle against the mucus, because your blood is still stronger than the mucus. But see, the more mucus that you have in your body, you know, the tougher the battle for your blood, because you just, you know, it becomes an excess. So now your blood starts to become outnumbered. So regardless, you know, you talking about a bong, just in general, you know, that will be you know, having that trouble of having a runny nose just all of the time is normal. And sometimes cold weather will unlock that. So, yeah. So, oh yeah, so back to the point that I was trying to make. Now, I was working out for 3 hours, doing push-ups, breathing in a lot of oxygen, obviously, sweating, you know, releasing toxins. And then I ended up having a sore throat after doing 1,000 push-ups for like 3 hours. And I had a super sore throat that was full with mucus. My throat was so full of mucus to the point where I couldn't even talk properly for the next couple days, because there was so much mucus caught in my throat that I couldn't even talk. Barely. You can hear the sound of my voice while I'm talking and hear that it sounds like I have mucus in my throat. You can ask Faith this. I went through that. Behind the scenes, after the fact. I don't know if I told y'all that. Right? Now, why do you think that is? Well, I'll tell you. Because when you're exercising, all of those things I already mentioned, plus your blood is pumping. Your blood is pumping and getting stronger because you're exercising. So because I was forcing myself to exercise heavy and push-ups is a form of cardio as well. All of that, because I can't say that the same thing will happen to you if you're doing weights. I'm talking about calisthenics. Anyway, yeah. The reason why blood pumping, the blood was getting stronger. Because your blood is pumping. When your heart is beating, when you're working out and your heart is beating, that's blood pumping and blood circulation flowing good. That's a good thing when your heart is pumping. It's a good thing. When you're exercising and your heart is pumping. See, now, let me go even deeper. You ever got scared and your heart was pumping? They taught you to think that when you're scared, your heart is beating fast. No, that is your body trying to brace itself for war. Did you know that? Your heart is pumping fast so that it can get your body prepared for war. See, everybody born on this planet is naturally tough because our blood is fearless. Our blood only knows how to defend and adapt and make us stronger and take on the minerals and nutrients to heliumize, give helium to the balloon, meaning, pump the veins with blood, the blood pumping veins, blood pumping through the veins to inflate our muscles. Yeah, damn, it go deep, right? Dropping ball, yeah, wow, have you ever had a YouTuber that you watched that had you react like, wow, and y'all throw your word, right? I'm something different. These YouTubers that be hating on me be wishing that they could be in my shoes right now, dropping these gems, just sitting here in this moment, just talking my shit like I'm something different. They wish they could be me. That's why they hate me so much. I don't hate them, bro. Y'all just are lacking a lot of fucking knowledge. And sometimes y'all just get on my nerves, but I don't hate y'all. Or salute, my boy. So, the next time your blood is pumping fast when you get in a certain environment and you think it's because you're nervous, wake up. Wake up. So you just joined and saw the title. What's this blood retention about? What's blood retention? Oh, what's blood retention? Blood retention is gonna change your life way more than you can ever imagine semen retention or NoFap doing. See, I'm gifting you with a new path. For anybody that is willing to embark on this new path, I'm giving you a new path to embark on that I will be promoting for the rest of my life. As long as I am on this platform, I will be promoting blood retention along with semen retention and NoFap, right? Back to these animals, right? Shooting up these animals to keep them in a state where they're always in reproduce mode, just like we are. When our colon is swollen, pushing up against our prostate because it's so full with the dense, dead food that we are eating, pushing up against our prostates, keeping us in reproductive mode, meaning like sexual mode. That is the reason why they are able to extract milk on a regular basis from these cows. It's not natural for a cow to just be able to just produce milk unless it has baby calves. Same reason why a human woman, cannot produce breast milk unless a woman is pregnant. So You said, I don't agree with everything you say, but the main narrative of your message, I respect it, makes you think. Are you just saying that just to say that? Or like that you don't agree with everything I say? What are you referring to that you don't agree? What are you referring to? What are you referring to? Tell me what you don't agree with, and I bet you I can prove to you that you're just not enlightened enough. I bet you probably can't even tell me what it is that you don't agree with. Let's see. For example, dead meat contains protein and water. When did I say that? When did I say that dead meat contains protein and water? I didn't say that. What are you talking about? You heard me say that? When did I say that dead meat? Oh, that's what you're saying. So dead meat contains protein and water. Yeah, I guess that's where we disagree at. Because that's not true. There is nothing that you need to be feeding off of from an animal's meat, because it's not alive. There's no blood pumping through that meat in order to make the meat, you know, powerful. See, let me say this to level with you. See, now, because animals and humans' bodies are made up of water, that yes, there may be some water content left in the meat of that animal. I'll give you that. I'll give you that. So, okay, I'll give you that. But as far as protein, no. Because what is even protein? What is protein? Protein was this man-made word, right? That was made for you to think that that was something that our body needs. Our body doesn't need protein. Our bodies need minerals. Let me ask you a question. Do plants need protein? No. Plants don't need protein. So why do we need protein? Why do we need protein from animals? We just need minerals and electrolytes, things that come from, you know, natural electrolytes, not Gatorade electrolytes. Coconut water electrolytes. Those are the electrolytes that we need. So what are muscles made up of? See, bro, you've been here the whole live and you still not paying attention? I just told you, muscles are made up of blood, and our blood is made up of minerals. What protein are you talking about? What is this dude talking about? Y'all are so behind. It's cool. I'm not going to disrespect you or anything like that, because I'm not like these other trolls that just disagree with me and want to be disrespectful and everything like that. I'm debating y'all and putting y'all on game. You say you paying attention, you just don't agree. Sure. I mean, because honestly speaking, now you gave me an opportunity to make this very, very clear. Let me say this and make this very, very clear. I don't give a fuck if a motherfucker want to be on blood retention or not. I don't give a fuck if a nigga want to, it don't matter. You go ahead and go live your life and do what you want to do. I don't give a fuck. Because you your own motherfucking man anyway, and I'm mine. So I don't really give a fuck. I don't. If you don't agree with the message, I don't really, see the need for you to even really watch my channel if that's the case. Right? What's the point of watching somebody's channel that is providing a message that you don't agree with? Can you answer me that question? Because I'm going to be promoting blood retention. I don't believe in protein and I don't believe in calories. If you disagree with that, you don't belong here. He said, no, that's not the case. That's why I said I agree with the main narratives. Okay. Maybe you're afraid to agree with everything because you're going to have the haters that's going to call you a dick sucker for worshiping me. Do what y'all niggas want to do. Y'all want to be, governed by these dick sucking ass niggas that want to watch my channel and not like me and say, hey, his fans be worshiping him, bro. His fans worship him. And no, I don't care about the haters. Say that again. He said protein turns into carbs, meaning that protein don't exist. It don't even exist. It means carbs exist. Is there Why is there no protein in fruit? Why is there only protein in meat, seafood, and dairy? But in vegetables and fruit is very small protein. But then when they show you these milk cartons, they want to put the number of the protein up. They are controlling your fucking mind. Wake up. I just took the rabbit hole deeper. Why is it that when they show you the protein context on fruit and vegetables, it's very little? What they say in Spanish, poquito. But then with these, when you eat a burger, they tell you it's 30 grams of protein. Protein and calories are an agenda. There's people that in here that's agreeing with me. I don't see why you're not agreeing with that statement. All you need is minerals. Now look up all of the minerals that sea moss contains. Those are all of the minerals that you need to strengthen your blood, which then what happens is, like I said, and I will say again, strengthen your blood, which will strengthen your muscle. Your muscle doesn't exist without strong blood, and your blood cannot be strong without minerals to feed on. And mucus that you need to get rid of so that it doesn't have to be focused on fighting mucus. Instead, it could be focused on operating properly. You know that your body, there's people out here in this world, these Tesla bots that for the rest of their lives, their blood, instead of operating properly, their blood will be in fight mode. For the rest of their lives, their blood will be fighting mucus. Forever. Forever, ever, forever, ever. I am for real. Never meant to wake your sleep ass up. I apologize a trillion times. I'm sorry, you Tesla bot. Woo! I am for real. Never. So are you off the shrooms? No. Eat the whole jar of seed more, so don't listen to the packet saying eat one spoon. Exactly. Eat the whole fucking jar. But see what's gonna happen if you eat the whole jar. For you niggas that want to do an experiment, I got an experiment for you. This is class, and I got a homework assignment for you. This is your homework assignment. Eat a jar of sea moss and pay attention what happens to your body for the next couple days. Because I'm gonna tell you what didn't happen to me. I've ate a jar of sea moss before and was sick. And oh yeah, we about to go. It was sick for the next 3 days. Can somebody answer me why I was sick? Why was I sick? After eating a whole jar of sea moss, why did you get sick? Why was you sick? Can somebody explain? Can somebody give me the answer? Does somebody know the answer to that? Couldn't take it because our body's too fucked up. Detoxing. Blood fighting the mucus. There you go, Batman. There you go, Batman. Correct. Once I gave my blood the minerals that it needed to be stronger, it started beating the fuck out that mucus. Good answer, Batman. It was perfect. Yo, Coach, I watched that live yesterday when you were eating the whole jar of sea moss. It ain't no coincidence you mentioned it now. That's crazy. That is crazy that you just watched that yesterday. That's crazy. It was fighting off the mucus. Exactly. So, for all my blood retention brothers that are ready to get started on this blood retention path, get a jar of sea moss and get sick. Coach, I made a jar of sea moss. Glass jar broke on the floor. Matrix don't want me consuming it. That's tough. My boy just vibrated. That stuff came back down so I could finish this shit. That's tough, my boy. That's tough. Dang. Yeah. Get you that sea moss, man. See, now let me say a deeper point, right? Now if sea moss, oh, it's about to get deeper, right? What does sea moss look like? Who got the answer to that question? What does sea moss look like? What does sea moss look like? You said herbs, veins. Bro, the answer is simple. Gel, sperm. Bro, the answer is simple, man. Mucus. Mucus. So that's the natural mucus that is supposed to be in our body, because that mucus is filled with minerals. But you see how when we put a mucus in our body, like meat, because that's what meat turns into in your body, mucus, there is no minerals in that mucus. But sea moss has 96 minerals. 96. So even if a meat eater gonna say, yeah, it got some minerals, it don't got 96 of them. It don't got 96 of them. I guarantee you that. Dead meat don't have minerals at all if you ask somebody like me. Somebody like me, if you ask somebody like me, meat don't have no minerals. But if you ask somebody like them, they'll tell you that it got some minerals, but it don't got 96 minerals. They tell you on this journey or in life, you know, build a relationship with yourself, know thyself, you know, when yet the reason why it sucks being by yourself is the same reason why your insides are going through hell, trying to fight for you every day. That's why it sucks. That's why you need distractions like synthetic dopamine rushes from sugar, bunch of social media, and the site. That's what keeps people going in life. That's what keeps all of these Tesla bots going in life. They're synthetic dopamine rushes of sugar and porn. Coffee is filled with sugar. Donuts is filled with sugar. Candy, chips, everything, juices, soda. And then porn. So it's a bunch of Tesla bots out here right before your eyes. The only thing that keeps these people going on a daily basis is sugar and porn. They need their synthetic dopamine rush in order to function properly, or else they wouldn't be able to survive in that Tesla bot consciousness that they have of thinking that this world is. I mean, don't ask me about coffee because I don't care for coffee at all. So when you tell me like black coffee, whatever, I don't, bro. Isn't black coffee still made from, like, you know, caffeine? Now, isn't it still caffeine? Like, so at the end of the day, caffeine is terrible for you. Why don't you do your research? And why don't you do your research on the people that told you why they quit caffeine? And pay attention very closely to those stories that they give you. You know, I've watched one and somebody admitted to always feeling dehydrated. You know, and a couple other things that I cannot remember, but caffeine is destroying you from the inside out. Replace coffee with water, absolutely. Or what you can do is replace coffee with herbal tea mixed with raw honey. You can do that. I'm ready to practice blood retention all 2023. I'm ready. What foods do I eat daily? I eat salads filled with things like chickpeas and lentils and fruits and vegetables. I eat raw nuts and sometimes I may order, you know, some Indian food and get like some chickpeas with rice, right? But I'm kind of thinking that I may not want to eat like that anymore. I may not even want to eat. I think I'm ready to go raw. I think I'm ready. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go raw again. I'm going back raw. Yeah, cause I don't have the desire to eat that food. Don't, bro. It has gluten rice. Oh, it has gluten. Wait, who you talking about? So I'm gonna go back raw for the next couple days. See how I feel. You know, just eat like raw cashews. Yeah, that's what I like eating. That's what I've been eating too. A lot of chana masala, but I'm gonna take a break off that, and I'm gonna just go back raw and eat like raw salads from the salad bar, and raw nuts, nigga. No pulls. You know, and yeah, brown rice, of course. Yeah, brown rice is great. Does anybody have any questions about blood retention? Do you guys feel like you got the gist of it? Do you want me to try to take you deeper? Right? Do you get the fact that they snatch the consciousness away from these animals and make them act in ways that they're not normally supposed to be acting in, which is always being trapped in reproductive mode. They drain them of their reproduction, you know, shoot them up with things that make them produce mucus and give them big globs or whatever on their fucking legs and shit. They still shooting out dairy from their legs, pus and dairy from their legs, maybe straight pus. Probably is what that is coming from their legs. Straight pus, watery pus. Disgusting. Right? So then they make us eat that food. Clog our colons up with that food. And now that our colons is pushing up against our prostate, which causes our prostate to stay on activated mode, always trying to get us ready to, you know, put a seed together to make a baby. And then we operate in the same way. Now we always on go mode, and our reproduce system is on malfunction because now we out here having sex with everybody. You know, you got people out here having sex parties and, you know, it's a whole bunch of stuff going on in this weird world. You got people on porn, you got, you know, women that want to just have sex with people because they want to be men. Like, everything should start making sense to you if your third eye is open. And as you was listening to this video, you should be getting a lot of downloads from this live. You know why people are angry and have bad vibes? Because they inside is on fight or flight mode. Their blood is fighting with mucus. But their blood is losing. Your blood is not meant to lose. But once you start putting mucus in it, it's gonna lose. Because it's gonna get overpowered by the amount of mucus that you're putting in there. And then your blood is gonna be so focused on fighting off mucus, it's not gonna be circulating. That goes even deeper. How can your blood circulate if it's too busy fighting off mucus? How can it circulate? They gotta kill the mucus first to get the mucus out the way so that it can circulate. Yes, that's right. You have to watch me with an open mind. Absolutely right. So for those that care so much about semen retention, I hope this live made you think a little bit. Hope this live, you know, took you a little bit deeper in your mind of other than just the semen retention and no-fap community. Right? Hope this took your mind a little bit deeper. Other than the surface level messages that these brothers be speaking on about in the semen retention no-fap community. said, thank you, Morpheus. You're welcome. And we will make you proud. It's beautiful. I'm gonna be doing the same. And I'm glad I watched, bro. You changed my perspective for sure. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Let me say something else, right? Some more downloads is coming. Let me say that, you know, the way that they snatch the consciousness of these animals is very important. Because, remember, they're bracing it to be fed to the masses of the people that they're trying to control. So you have to pay attention to every detail that they're doing. So the way that they snatch the consciousness of these animals when they're in these slaughterhouses and fearing for their lives and fighting for their lives, and they attaching them to machines and cutting their throat, and then they got them lined up and the other animals is watching them get killed. You know, the way, and then when they shoot them with these needles and make their body forced, you know, to stay in reproduce mode, like these female cows to think that they're always, you know, having a baby calf, and then they just torturing them by always just keeping them in one spot, just always draining them. And then they feed that to us. So we're taking on that dead consciousness of how that animal had to die like that. We're taking that on. You gotta think about that. And then the way that they get slaughtered and sliced up. You know, a chicken, you know, they grab a chicken, I forgot exactly how they killed the chicken before they slice his head off. But what they like to do to most of these animals so that they don't squirm is that they hit them in a certain area in their body that paralyzes them. They hit them in a certain part of their body that paralyzes them first. And then they break the neck and slice it. You know, with chickens, I've saw them break the neck first and then they slice it. Some places I saw them just grab the throat of the chicken while the legs is squirming and they just chop the head off. You know? And then better, don't let me forget about the fact that they shooting these animals like chickens up with, they shooting these chickens up with, things that make them have, be bigger. There's like huge chickens that's not even supposed to be the size that they are, that's having more eggs than they're not, that's not normal for them to have. So for all of you that's eating eggs, I want to know where eggs come from. Number one, eggs come from chicken, for those that don't know. I would hope that you know that. And number two, for those that know that they are shooting these chickens up, making them bigger, and making these chickens stay in reproduce mode so that they can produce eggs, these eggs that you are eating are synthetic and genetically modified eggs. Did you know that? They shoot these chickens up, make them feel like they're having a baby so that they can make these synthetic eggs. I want to ask y'all another question. Why do you think that they use rats as test subjects? You know why? Because rats and mice have no bones. They got just straight pores, straight skin. So whatever they're trying to test them with, they're going to get a direct answer. Because there's nothing in the way. Nothing in the way. There's no bones. Just straight blood inside of a rat. Blood and veins and pores inside of a rat. Which is why they test on rats a lot of things. To see what their direct reaction will be if they shoot them with a certain needle that has a certain something in it. or make them eat something and see what their immediate response will be, things of that nature. Yeah, that's exactly what they do. They don't care about you as a people. They just do what they have to do to keep the matrix in place, because they don't care about you. What they care about is, you know, generations. See, these matrix people, they have y'all so controlled to the point where they don't care about, you know, anybody specifically in this day and time. They never have. They care about, they pay attention to like centuries, each century. They go off that, like every 10 years, stuff like that. Like they don't, you know, I appreciate you keep spreading that wisdom. Appreciate that. You know, so they're not really paying attention. You know, they know that they have y'all controlled. They got all this mass production of meat everywhere and in these fast food restaurants. Do you think that these fast food restaurants is actually meat? Because I don't think so. I don't think it's possible that there's so much meat for us to eat, unless they are really just mass producing these animals and forcing these animals to mass reproduce, forcing chickens to mass reproduce, keeping them alive until they're on their last limb. You know, producing enough dairy from a cow until the point where they can't get no more dairy from that cow. So whatever beef that you're eating from these cows, just know that that cow was drained and shot up with needles until its last limb. And then I would say, in my opinion, that then at that point, that's when they kill them and they sell the meat. But first, I would think that they try to get as much milk as they can possibly get, right? From these female cows, right? So yeah, that's tough. That's tough. Is it okay to eat eggs? Absolutely not. I just was explaining that. I don't know if you caught it. But if you were sitting here the whole time after I just spoke about eggs and you still ask me that question, you are a Tesla bot. So I hope that you wasn't just here in the last 5 minutes where I already just told people how eggs is not it. But for those that eat the basic diet of this agenda of this world, you know, watching a channel like mine is going to be tough. It's going to be tough. So for those that was enjoying the entertainment from watching me, or watching me because you thought you was better than me because I was homeless or whatever the case, the fun in the games is fucking over. It's done. So protect your blood. That is what blood retention is about. Protecting your blood, because your blood is built to protect you. So you should do it a favor by doing it a favor so that it doesn't have to do you a favor. So that it can just focus on what it needs to do to make you stronger, better, and just ascend as a consciousness on this planet. See, a lot of men say, what do we care about more in this world, love or loyalty? A real nigga would say loyalty. See, now your blood is very loyal, so you owe it loyalty back. Your blood is gonna fight for you no matter who you are. As long as that blood is yours in your body, it works for you. So why wouldn't you want to be loyal to something like that? Your blood is loyal. Your blood will spend the rest of its life fighting for you. So you owe it that loyalty back. You owe it that. 100%. So that is what blood retention is about. That's what it's about. This was a very deep message. You know, and all of our particles of our semen is swimming through our body, you know, billions and billions and billions and billions and billions. The more we retain, the more we hold on to our life force, the more life we possess. The more minerals that our blood has, and then our blood gives itself to create, you know, the semen, for the semen to be more powerful and more potent and stronger, meaning that blood retention is going to boost your testosterone a lot more than it would without being on blood retention. You know, because what makes your testosterone boost? Having a strong blood flow. More pheromones too. Exactly. Your pheromones is going to be very powerful. For those that don't know what pheromones are small particles and hormones that come out of your pores for you to attract a mate naturally. For those that don't know, I explained this a very long time ago, and I can keep on explaining this and, you know, make more videos going deeper on it if you need me to. I will probably anyway. Pheromones is something that we were all blessed with, men and women, to naturally be able to attract a mate. All right. So a woman is supposed to be naturally attracted to you. You shouldn't have to do much. You're supposed to just be able to have that natural vibe, you know, that can attract a woman. If you can't do that, that means your pheromones are weak. You know, and it's not always your fault as well, because there are women out here that are hijacked. Their bodies are hijacked as well. So it's a very tricky world that we are living in, but yeah. It goes deep. Just think about the kind of babies that we are producing on this planet with these diets that we have, with our, you know, mucus being in our semen and us releasing that into women and having babies with that. And then our seed feeding off the mucus, because our bodies is made up of a bunch of mucus. But see, if it wasn't made up of a bunch of mucus and it was made up of strong blood, then our semen would be feeding on that. And then they would be working together. And our bodies would be extremely fucking strong. Full of strong blood, semen, and testosterone. Boom. So cut out the mucus. Meat, seafood, dairy. Because you don't need it. And I promise you, anybody watching this video that doesn't want to do that, I will. So I don't really care if you don't want to do it, if you don't really see the benefit of it or the detriment of not doing it. So, man. It's about time I enjoy the rest of my day. I think I'm going to go and enjoy me a nice salad. And a nice salad. Oh yeah, the best rice too is wild rice. That's the best rice. Wild rice. A lot of y'all niggas don't know about wild rice. But you know, for the niggas that think brown rice is the only good rice, no. Wild rice. Quinoa. Oh yeah. Get ready for these gems. But I'm gonna be off here with that, but let me ask y'all before I go. Do you feel like, for those that stayed here for the majority of the live, do you feel like I said enough information to help you understand what I mean by blood retention? Do you feel satisfied enough? Because regardless, I have to go. But do you feel satisfied enough? Because I'll continue talking about it though, but do you feel like you get yeah, right? You feel like you get it? Say yes. Yeah, but we want more. Yeah. Okay, I got y'all. I'm gonna give y'all more. I got y'all. But not today. So, peace and love, brothers.